We back. Step in the office. What up, guys? Pedro DoorDash Santiago back at you again. Today's Friday. It's 5 o'clock. I am not dashing. Disclaimer. But I am going to go pick up some food for me and the girlfriend. So we're going up to this place called Taro Tacos. And I picked up from there before on DoorDash many times. Probably 20 times. Local spot. I love it. It's like vegan tacos, but you can't. Anyways, I don't eat meat. It's fantastic. I'm not a vegan, but I am a vegetarian. And they're really, really good tacos. So I went on the DoorDash app because like, oh, let me just order it and I want to see what the price would be, the difference. They're not on there. So I guess this is a merchant that isn't on the platform, but they use DoorDash somehow on the back end. I'm not sure they have a different kind of partnership. So interesting. But I was able to go on the website, order it, paid online, and I just used the pickup option. Their delivery option was $6.99. But I didn't want to have it delivered. I was like, let me just go pick it up, step out of the house for a minute, and go see my people up at Taro Tacos. So this video, I'm going to talk about just some news, some things that people are sending me, things that are happening in the gig economies, DoorDash specific. If you're new to the channel, I do daily content, tips, tricks, vlogs, how to find hidden tips. I'm in the St. Louis market, and we also do like news updates and just give you guys the information. I'm going to share some things that are happening right now in the DoorDash world. So if you're interested, keep watching. If not, exit out of the video. And also, I want to give a shout out to all the new subscribers. Channel's growing, man. We're almost at 6K. We'll hit 6K probably tonight. It's amazing. It's amazing. It's quite humbling, to be honest with you guys. So anyway, that's new to this channel, I know I get some new people every day. Welcome. Let's get into the content. So before we get driving, I got a hat today from the Rideshare guy. He's got a channel. I did an interview with him, I don't know, maybe a month ago or so. Not an interview. I didn't do an interview. Did I do an interview with him? I can't. No, I didn't. But I've talked to him, and I gave him some content on his channel. I'll put a link here. The little thing I did for him. He sent me some swag. He sent me some free swag. So I got a little trucker hat. Let's put it on for the first time. It actually came in the mail today. See how it looks. This is the first fit I'm putting on with you guys. Let's see. Ooh, not bad. I can rock it. I'll rock it today. So let's get into some news stuff. We know the DoorDash strike is happening tomorrow. People have been sending me things, and I've been seeing a couple videos on YouTube about it got on the Vice News. It got on some news outlets about it. So rather cool. So Valdestotes Voice puts out a calling to strike and whatever, strike or a boycott. I guess it's not a strike technically because they're not a union, but a boycott or whatever we want to call it. And news outlets get a hold of it, and he just put a couple weeks, put a little video out, and people are talking about it. A lot of people have talked about it. I've talked about it. It's supposed to be tomorrow, the 31st. I feel like based on, I think some people are going to take a day of rest and do their part. I think a lot of people are going to still just dash, right? But it is interesting to see on the news. And I made a video, I guess, last week talking about, hey, we got to get it on the news, And I reached out to a local news person in St. Louis named Elliot Davis. Haven't heard anything back yet. I'll try one more time. And then, try to get it into the hands of people that can maybe pass things like that they got out in Cali and stuff. That's kind of my train of thought. But to see it out there and have people talk about it, it's not a bad thing, guys. It's my opinion. I don't think it's bad. People are talking about topics and knowing what we're going through and how shady these companies can be and how they could rip off the customers and not treat drivers right. It's a positive to see in the news. So I wanted to share that with you guys that's out there. Also, let me know in the comments, are you guys working tomorrow? Are you not working tomorrow? What do you think about it? Many of you have talked about it and shared your thoughts about it. And I don't think there's a right or wrong answer with this. I think it's a matter of personal preference, what you want to do, whether you want to work or not. To each his own. We are independent contractors. We can do whatever we feel. And I'll leave it at that. And then also, many of you probably have gotten, a couple people have mentioned it to me. I saw it the other day when I turned my app on. I haven't dashed in 2 weeks, so this is twofold. I haven't dashed in exactly 2 weeks, okay? Because 2 weeks ago is when we went to the hospital. So it's been 2 weeks. I got a message from DoorDash when I opened the app up maybe 2 days ago, just to check it out, and health insurance. So we have until tomorrow, July 31st, to get health insurance. And I tried to see what it would be and what it would cost. And I'm not going to sign up myself just full transparency, I'm not plugging it, but if you're somebody that might need health insurance, at least look it out, check it out. Maybe it fits into your life and your needs and stuff like that. And it looks like you have the insurance. You have until tomorrow to sign up. Knowledge is power, and then it takes into effect August 1st. So you'll be covered as soon as Sunday, which is a pretty quick turnaround, guys. Most employers, we're not that we're employees, but places, when you go get a job, it's 30 days, up to 90 days before the health insurance you're even eligible to sign up, and before it kicks in. So something to think about if you go into I got an email, but then if you go in the app, you might get information there as well. And then also, I got a email today, and I'll put a thing here on that. Hey, we missed you. We haven't dashed. We see you haven't dashed in 2 weeks. Take this survey. Why aren't you dashing? I knew that was coming. I think Gig Mom put something out, or somebody else put something out saying, hey, maybe it was Brandy saying, hey, we miss you. Why aren't you dashing with us? I knew that was coming, but then also I wonder if, I might dash as early as Monday. It just depends on how the household's going with the baby. It's going very smooth right now, but I don't need to, but I kind of want to get back out there. 2 weeks of not working, start getting a little antsy, right? So that, I did answer the survey, and I was honest. There was a series of questions and stuff like that, and I gave them the feedback, because who knows if they use it or not. But maybe if I don't dash for another 2 weeks, maybe I start getting challenges and promos and do 30 deliveries, make $100 extra. Who knows? I'm not going to hold off for that, but it's possible. So if you don't dash for a little while, and Uber did this to me months ago. I hadn't done Uber in like 8 or 9 months, and they sent me a promo: complete 3 trips, $100. And immediately when I saw that in my inbox, I was like, "Oh, I'm doing that right now." And I did it that night, and I did 3 trips, and I got $100. So that was cool. So know that the gig apps are looking out. The algorithm knows if you're not working. They want us to work. There's a lot of work out here for us. Some of it's trash, some of it's good. We all know that. But I thought it was interesting that I got that email today. So, all right. So mid video, let's give an update on my daughter Ruby. She's doing fantastic. Like, you guys have been very sweet in the comments, and I've gotten emails and people just giving well wishes. And man, it's been an unbelievably beautiful 2 weeks. We came home 2 days ago, so we've had 2 nights, I guess, of being at home with the baby, just the 3 of us, and it's been great. I've gotten some sleep. Not, you're going to sacrifice that. You got to get a new sleep schedule and stuff. But she's been fantastic. Everything's been great. It's been the dogs. We have 2 dogs. They've acclimated well and are very aware of her presence. And we were worried how are they going to feel and how are they going to take to her. And it's been fantastic. So just a quick baby update. And this next thing I want to talk about is very intriguing to me. Let's get into that. All right, so I got this email, as you see here. It says, fulfill DoorDash orders with your own drivers. So I know that a lot of merchants use, they're not on the app, right? And they don't want to be, but they're on there anyway. And then Dashers pick up products. We've talked about that many times. We know that merchants are on the app. They know about it. They have the tablet, and they dispatch the orders, and people, Pedro comes and picks it up. But this one I had never really heard of before. So this is like you're going to use your own drivers, is what they're saying. Pedro's not going to pick it up. You're going to use your own person. So I guess this is a way of DoorDash really monopolizing on every stream of income they can. And maybe they obviously can't charge 30%, but they're gonna charge some kind of percentage to these merchants, I'm assuming. I'm gonna look into it more, but to be on the platform so that their merchant pops up, their store pops up, and then these places can use their own drivers. How do you guys feel about that? This is news to me. I've never seen it before. Very interesting. I don't know. It obviously can, I think of it in 2 parts. It might take away money from us because those are orders that we can't fulfill, because let's say Terra Tacos decides to go away from using us and they're going to hire somebody, which I don't see how that, who's going to do that. But I think it's interesting. I would say that. I think it's positive in some ways, because these local spots, right, can hire their own people, and it employs people, and that's good, and they can keep it in-house and have more control over the experience the customer gets. But then obviously for us as Dashers, it might take away some money from our pockets if places go to that model. You know what I'm saying? Very interesting. I had never heard of it. I had never seen that before. So let me know in the comments what you guys think about that. And I want to get into one more little news topic that I saw today, which happens to me sometimes, but not often. All right, we're here, but I'm waiting for the order. So the other thing was, you know, I turned on the app, I turned it on this morning just to check out. I wanted to see, like, are there any challenges? And, you know, is it busy? It's what I do sometimes. So I noticed there was a peak pay of $2.50, but I couldn't dash if I wanted to. So it was grayed out. I'll show you guys that here. It was grayed out, and I couldn't dash. And that happens sometimes. There'll be a peak pay of a certain amount that's like a scheduled one or whatever, and then maybe there's too many dashers or there's not enough business, and the peak pay's null and void because I couldn't have dashed in that particular zone if I wanted to get that peak pay. And I think it was about 12 o'clock when I looked at it. The peak pay was going till 2. So I don't know. Does it happen in your guys' market? There's a peak pay, but then you can't take advantage of it and you can't dash at all? Or, you know, sometimes I've seen it for me to where it'll be grayed out, and then literally 5 minutes later I go check again and it's not gray, and then I can dash. Really strange. I don't know if it has to do with how many, the algorithm knows there's too many dashers, or it knows that there's not enough, so it shuts off orders in that area. I have no idea. Let me know what you guys think. I want your opinion on that. Kind of strange. I don't see that often in my market, but my market's been obviously a little bit slower, especially the Webster Groves area, because people are out and they're doing stuff. Today's Friday, a lot of people out, you know, eating outside in this little area on South Grand. So thought it was kind of interesting. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, if that's happened to you guys or not. And let's go inside and pick this order up for my family. Just realized I have my shirt on and Mr. Harry Campbell's hat on. Terror tacos. All right, we got the tacos. So another thing, I've been talking about how I think things are going to be opening back up, and we're starting to see maybe the pandemic ending, and then now I feel like some people, there's a lot of news stories out there about not enough people getting vaccinated. Now government's going to maybe make government employees get vaccinated, and they want people to get vaccinated. Now in my St. Louis market, the mask mandate had been lifted for a while now. Now they're bringing it back in the city and the county. And, what are you guys seeing in your area? Oh, I gotta be careful here. What are you guys seeing in your area? Are the mask mandates back? Are things, I don't think we're going to a quarantine state again, but like things are kind of we took a lot of steps forward. Now it feels like we're taking some steps backwards a little bit in some ways. I don't know if you guys are seeing that in your areas. I haven't been affected. This just happened like in the last couple weeks here in St. Louis, or this past Monday. It's been 1 week, I guess, or a week and a half, I'm sorry. But I haven't really been out doing any work or doing anything. I've been in the hospital and like been at home and stuff like that, basically. So I haven't really lived it yet to see if it's any different. I'm out now and I still see a lot of people out. I see people with masks. I see people without masks. So, I don't know what to think about how it's going to affect us. Obviously, if things go backwards, as far as pandemic goes and mandates, that actually might make us busier in some regards. If we go full quarantine like last year, we're obviously going to be busier. People are staying home, but I tend to think people are going to go back to work, schools, football games, like I've talked about, and that might make us busier because you might have larger orderings and things like that. I'm not sure. I don't know 100%. This is just my opinion. I can speak for my market. What do you guys think? How is this going to affect your market? Are you going to doing gig work less? Are you going to do it more? How are you affected? Are you worried about it? How do you feel about what's going on? Put it in the comments below. I'm gonna leave you guys with this little shoot next of my tacos that I got. What do you guys think? They're fantastic. If you're in St. Louis, you gotta check out Terra Tacos on South Grand. I'll see you guys on the next one. I'm gonna show you guys these tacos. Tell me if you don't think they look good. Look at that. Yes, sirree. I'm out, guys. See you on the next one.